Hi and welcome, my name is Brodie Button, and today I actually wanted to do a bit more of a different video just about finding my flow in motherhood as an authentic mother, authentic to me and who I am as a person as well as a mother, and finding myself in motherhood. See, when I first became a mother, I didn't really have any friends who were pregnant or mothers themselves, and so I found it quite difficult to figure out how to be a mother. If anything, I was kind of lucky because there was no direct pressure on how to parent. I was just doing it on my own terms. And I had a couple of really great close friends who were just really supporting me in that season. I obviously had challenge at the same time, and there are a lot of things that I had to overcome. But it probably got more difficult as my second child came along, and I was going to mothers groups and I knew more mothers, and I had in-laws and family and friends injecting all of their opinions and their values on me, and that is what became quite difficult to move forward. I had to learn that the perfect mum on Instagram wasn't necessarily the perfect mum. I had to learn that I maybe was a bit of this mum and a bit of that mum, and that was okay because that was authentic to me. The biggest thing that really impacted my life as a mother and my role and my confidence as a mother was mostly stepping into what I wanted to do and really learning to embrace myself as an individual in motherhood. Something that I really loved was going and being part of small knit communities of women like-minded in how we wanted to raise our children. I really loved the idea of going to more outdoorsy groups, so I started searching these things. I started really thriving when I was going to groups that were really a reflection of who I was rather than Instagram worthy, or I don't know, something that most of us grew up with, and going to a room and doing rhyme time. That stuff is great for the right person, but it wasn't for me, and that was okay. And so once I started doing that, I started really thriving and connecting with other women and really finding my place. And now I could actually say that it's quite easy for me to make friends in motherhood because I base my motherhood and our daily activities and our daily life around what I enjoy doing so that I can fill my cup in order to fill my children's cup. I'm also a musician, so that means that most of my weekends are taken up. And at first I was looking at it as an obstacle to overcome. And though in some ways it definitely is, it's actually my superpower as a mum. It means that I was able to work maybe 2 to 3 days a week and spend 5 or 4 days a week with my children going to activities. And also that I was able to show my children what authenticity meant to me, what it was to follow my dreams in motherhood, and not just feel like because I am a mother now, I only can do what society deems as acceptable or okay. And I'm also saying that any kind of motherhood is perfect, as long as it aligns with you. Because the thing is, I've been a mother who's mostly a stay-at-home mum. I've been a mother who's mostly a working mum, and now I have this sweet spot of a mother who works and is a stay-at-home mum, and actually a homeschooling mum too. And that came from really diving into who I was, rather than diving into what everyone else injected or projected onto me. Once you learn who you are as a mother, you're then able to thrive and to fill yourself up and to light up. And when you are well lit, your children see that and they thrive on that. See, a lot of us have it in our heads that we have to spend this amount of time with our children to be the perfect mum. I'd like to challenge that and say that children don't actually know how much time they're spending with you, but they do know whether or not you want to spend that time with them. So if you're forcing yourself to spend X amount of hours with your children because your sister does that and that lights her up, but when you're doing it, you're distracted and your energy is low and you're feeling unworthy and you're feeling like you're not doing good, your kids can feel that. You might spend 1 hour a week with your kids, but you're so energetically lit up that you're able to give them everything in that hour. And again, there's no right or wrong, but there is what is authentic to you. And so I want to challenge you to dive deeper into who you are. And that doesn't mean that you don't have to be all consumed by motherhood, because you can be. because motherhood is all consuming in times, and that's perfect too. And so if you need some help, if you need clarity on what your purpose is right now, or you're feeling like you're, doing the tick list, but you don't actually feel it in your heart, reach out to me. I have one-on-ones available, or I also have an amazing course coming up for mothers just like you. And if you are interested, just reach out, give me your details so I can pop you on my newsletter, or if you want, just comment below and I'll be sure to follow you up. So if you like this video, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe to see more.